You've got to stop saying yes all the time at work. What am I talking about? I'm talking about when people say yes to every bit of extra work, they look like a pushover. I work in this space every day, and I have professionals who've been in their career. They're like 35 years old, 40 years old, and they've been a yes person. They've been a doer, always doing. And then they're trying to be a people manager or a people leader. And then they're told that you don't have the qualities. You need to work on these qualities, which then brings them into the coaching space. And then when we look at it, it's like they've not spent time strategizing. They've not spent time to really understand how to build out their career. They've not spent time networking. They've not spent time understanding the politics of the business. Because why? They're a yes person. Saying yes all the time weakens you. It makes it look like you have no backbone. Leaders have backbone, and that's what they're looking for. Now, if you are struggling with your boundaries, because that's what it's about, it's boundaries, because most people that I talk to who are struggling in this area, who say yes all the time, it's about the boundaries that they're not able to form. It also goes a little bit deeper. It goes deeper into the psyche around. There's a certain level of looking for acceptance. So there's some issues that we wind up working on, and we look at, and we're able to explore and to be able to get rid of and come to terms with stuff that's going on in their unconscious or distorted behaviors. So we work through that, and then we're helping them to move forward, and then we're helping them to understand their boundaries. Understand your boundaries are very important. If you have boundaries, people know that they can't just drop stuff on your plate. A lot of people, like say managers, leaders will say, oh, here's a stretch assignment. Now that is different than can you do this? A stretch assignment is actually noted on your performance. A stretch assignment is something that's going to help you get to the next level. A yes person is saying yes to everybody else's work who don't want to do that work. You understand? A lot of times when people come and present you with, oh, could you do this? It's some stuff that they don't want to do. Your manager might say that. It's some stuff that they don't want to do. They will never say those words. That, oh, would you mind doing this? I mean, you're so good at this. They will go as far as complimenting you, to talk about how great you are, to manipulate you. And I really am laughing because it is a form of manipulation to get the yes person to do the things that they don't want to do. You've got to stop doing that. You've got to work on those boundaries. Let me help you understand the reason, other than the psychological dynamics that might be going on in your psyche that causes you to be a yes person. There's also the other part where you have mastered certain behavior. You have mastered the art of saying yes all the time. So you will have a struggle to now say no. Understand? Old behaviors become mastered. And so then when you're trying to do something new, it is a struggle. There will be the resistance. Well, how do you do that? Well, how do you do that effectively? Well, you have to practice it. I talked about the act of scripting yesterday in a post that I put on here. Writing out, how do you want to learn to push back? Learning to push back is a skill. It's a little craft, but it's easy. It's very easy to do it. All you have to say is, oh, I really would like to help you right now, but I have competing priorities and deadlines to meet. And so I'm so sorry I can't do it. Now, a person that is used to you saying yes, they'll say, well, what are you doing? It's a lot. I'm trying to hit my deliverables. Okay. Now, if you're in a corporate setting, you've heard that terminology before. And if you're not in a corporate setting, it's still knowledge and words people are used to hearing. I've got these priorities. I've got to get these deliverables, and I want to make sure it's on time. I don't have the time on my plate. I'm so sorry. Period. You've got to be period. Now, how will that feel? It will feel physically uncomfortable because you have mastered the art of saying yes all the time. Now you're trying to override the system with a new language. That's why the act of scripting, writing things down, the type of conversations you want to have, you want to see how they go. That's why it's important. That's why the scripting is really, really important. It's a way of just practicing the art of saying no. The art of saying no is so important. When we say yes all the time, it strips us of who we truly are. It strips us. It takes away the opportunity of growing ourselves in our career. We must be strong. We must be confident in saying no. You must have firm boundaries in place. Firm boundaries doesn't mean you're a jerk the way you say it. It doesn't mean, well, like, I can't help you right now. I got some new priorities because KK told me to say it that way. It's not about saying it like that. It's not about attitude. It's not about that. It's about saying, I've got competing priorities right now. I've got to hit these deliverables, and I really want to smash it out the park. Whatever language you choose to use, okay, that is positive, that puts you in a good light. That's what you should do. That's my advice. Career coach, executive coach, business psychologist. I'm here for you. I love you. Big hug. You got this. Go ahead and be the confident person that you meant to be. I'm out.